Well, hello there and welcome back to a brand new video where today's video, guys, is super exciting because we finally have the third major patch update for Rugby 25, and I believe that this is one of the biggest patch updates to date we have seen with Rugby 25. And before we do get into today's video, just want to say a massive shout out to all of you guys for watching the last few videos. My last Rugby 25 video surprisingly did well. So I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support. I know being somewhat inconsistent, despite my name being Consistent Walkthroughs, have been somewhat inconsistent when it comes to recording videos. Life work is really busy right now, but I'm trying to get back into the groove because I absolutely love creating content. So thank you guys for all sticking around, liking the video, subscribing, commenting, and all that stuff. It really means the world to me. So thank you very, very much. However, what's more important than that is this update. Despite, like me saying thank you is important, but I think the major update, you guys are not here to watch me say thank you. You guys are here to watch me talk about the major update for Rugby 25. So just like the last one, we are going to react. There is a video, so we're going to react to the video, but then also we're going to talk through. This is not a walkthrough, we're going to talk through the latest update, which is pretty big, pretty massive. So without further ado, let's take a quick look. So first things first is we have the early access free major update. We have all the information down here. So this time around, what I'm going to do is talk about what we have here, and then we'll look at the gameplay, because I imagine they'll show us what on earth is actually happening and maybe show us some visuals. So to begin with, we've got added player creator, which is awesome. So the player creator has been added, letting you create male and female rugby players and edit their appearance and skills. That is awesome, because I imagine maybe at some point we can maybe put that player in a team, maybe like a standard team, or maybe we have to create our own team, because that brings on to the next point. They've added a team creator. So the team creator has been added to the Rugby Academy, so that seems to be new, which will allow creating teams and custom, and there you go. So you can only add custom players to, your own team, which kind of makes sense. But like we've seen with previous, football games and all that stuff, sometimes you can create your pro and get them into an actual team. But that is cool to see, because we never had that with Rugby 22. We had create our own team, and we had those ultimate team packs, if you remember. But we've never had a player creator or a team creator in some ways. So I'm excited to see how that looks. They've also added the MLR, so which I think is American, right? So Major League Rugby has been added Rugby 25 with 12 MLR teams available to use in play now. And as well as there is a MLR competition mode, which features the full 2024 competition format and unique presentation. So I'm kind of thinking, to be honest, guys, I might do an MLR series on the channel, do a tournament type thing. That would be pretty cool. They've also added MLR stadiums, so 5 fully licensed stadiums from the Major League Rugby. So they've got AutoNation Sports Field, Goldmine on Airline, Snapdragon Stadium, Starfield Sports Stadium, as well as Maryland Soccerplex. They've also added statistics, which is something which I've been waiting for a while. So when pausing matches, we now have a summary of match statistics on the screen, as well as selected pop-ups during gameplay. They've also improved the gameplay, so further gameplay improvements have been introduced, including wider passing timing windows, increased offload chances, improved player movement, and correcting a few rule errors. And so interesting to see if offsides will now work or not, because we've seen that before, right? Offsides for me have been non-existent. I don't think they're in the game, but interesting to see if they are now. Also further stability, so I'm really hoping that the game is somewhat more playable now on PC. So further work has gone into ensuring more matches can be completed due to set pieces not completing. We saw that. I had that error before, didn't we? We continue to appreciate reports to our system, blah, blah, blah. So I might actually report that the game keeps crashing for me. But that is interesting. So that is basically this update. But we do have this video. So let's go and watch this video. And let's put it on, a nice, good amount of quality. Right. Okay, it's not going to allow me to do full screen, so bear with me, guys, because I'm already in full screen, you see. Let's watch on YouTube. Here we go. Here we go. There we go, boys and girls. Right.
Hi, I'm Matt, producer on Rugby 25. Let's take you through what's new in our third major early access release.
Right, I'm excited.
And give you an update on what the team's been working on over the last month. Let's start with what remains our biggest priority for Rugby 25, and that's improving gameplay.
So that's interesting. First key takeaway. You might be going, Matt, what are you doing? I'm itching my foot. Okay, like my foot is pretty itchy. I don't have anything, by the way, just in case you're wondering. So it looks like that gameplay, obviously licensing was a big factor of Rugby 25, but it now seems that gameplay is their main priority, which is awesome.
We've been pushing gameplay improvements in each of our interim updates since the EA2 release. And this update adds our latest steps forward on that front. We've had
Is that new at the bottom? You know, like the UI at the bottom there? I think that's new, isn't it?
Improvements across all aspects of gameplay. Lineouts.
I've improved lineouts.
Ruck.
Oh, RT drive. You see if you go back, like, you see the buttons here? RT drive, bind. I think that's new as well.
Rucks. Kicking.
They've improved
and
kicking.
In particular, working on passing and tackling.
I mean, passing looks better. Still a little bit flat though. Like, that didn't look that great.
As always, we appreciate your feedback on where we're at, and we'll be continuing to improve.
Dude, why didn't this guy run forward? Like, look, go back, bro. Whoever's playing, look. If you go back here slightly, look at this.
On where we're at.
He could have just ran straight through, but he passed instead. What a numpty. What a lemon.
Aside from those changes, in match, you'll now be able to see the detailed stats breakdown.
Now, I have to admit, this graphic here, that's amazing. Like, that's awesome.
Both during matches by pausing.
Oh, I'm loving this. This is really, really cool. I like that.
As well as pop-ups at key points of the game.
Academy.
New in Early Access 3 are the first two aspects of the Rugby Academy suite of editing tools. Firstly, we'll go over the Player Creator. The extensive options in the Player Creator let you make almost anyone.
You can do quite a lot,
Create
can't
yourself,
you?
Your teammates, whomever you like. The possibilities are endless. Start with some presets, and then adjust all aspects of the player's appearance, build.
I wonder when you create your own team, just create all the players.
Gear. Even set whether you like the player's socks up or down when they play. Once you've fine-tuned
there's a lot of versions.
You can assign player skills.
Jeez, look at many hairstyles.
Sure that on the field, their strengths and weaknesses match. What's a player without a team? The Team Creator lets you build up your roster of players and use them in-game. Set up the team's identity.
Wow, so it looks like here you can do full name, club name, nickname, the abbreviated name, emblem, commentary. Oh, nice.
Name, emblem, and colours. Then you can explore the options in the kit editor.
Damn, you can create your own kits as well.
A number of templates are available to start.
I think we had that in Rugby 22, but not this advanced.
And a wide variety of patterns. Adjust the colours and more to make it your team style. Once you've finished, add players onto your roster, and then your team will be ready to take the field.
Right, we can add players to the roster, okay.
We'll bring more features to the Rugby Academy in future updates. Look forward to it.
So that is Rugby Academy.
In EA3, you'll now be able to play along with the full 2024 MLR season, including a bespoke in-game HUD to bring you the essence of Major League Rugby. All 12 teams in the 2024 season are available, while in this initial update, we have the first batch of stadiums from the competition.
Nice.
We'll have more of those in upcoming
So more
updates
stadiums coming for
as
MLR?
we put the finishing touches on them. And finally, we can reveal our next steps, as we announce our plans for the next two major early access releases. Our top priority remains gameplay, so that forms the baseline of our update plans. While we'll also add further features to the Rugby Academy.
So that's going to be cool, like I said. So in September, so once again, they're improving gameplay, then additional Academy functionality, additional license competitions, further player photogrammetry. Then October, what's the big thing, is online play is coming, and more license competitions. Interesting.
Additional playable leagues, and more. So to keep up with everything Rugby 25, visit bigant.com/Rugby25. To join our discussion forum, contact our support team, or join in with the early access.
Wow. So there we go, guys. What are your thoughts? Please let me know in the comments. But that is it. That is the latest update. It's pretty amazing. I'm definitely going to give it a go in terms of creating a player, creating a squad, and playing the game as well. Like, I'm curious to see if the game plays better. Like, does it still crash at certain points? Because I'm really curious to see, like, what happens, So, but what is interesting, though, is obviously they were talking about September and October. They haven't said anything about November. So it makes me think that could this game come out on console maybe. I mean, the game is probably getting close to almost a full release. So it wouldn't surprise me if this game comes out on console in November. I imagine they might want to because they can obviously sell the game at a higher price. Be it's near Christmas time, it's Q4. A lot of big games come out that time of year. So I had to guess November could be a good time for this game to come out maybe. But we'll see. We shall see. But previously, historically, most rugby games have come out like in January. Like they've been delayed or whatever. So maybe this game comes out in January. I don't know. It will be interesting. But anyway, what do you guys think? Please let me know. But anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to massive thumbs up, subscribe if you have any comments regarding this. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. And as always, in my next video, adios, chaps. Boom.